Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Sagittarius, September 11, 2024. While you can begin the day in a rather retiring mood, the day shapes up to be quite outgoing. Hobbies and creative pursuits can thrive with special attention, and your creations stand out. Your confidence in your ideas is strong. Also today, Mercury leaves your sign and enters your solar house, where it will transit until September 26. Mercury spent July 25 to August 14 in this sector but later turned retrograde and retreated into your sign. As you advance, you approach your finances from a new, refreshed perspective. You might pad your income through communications, networking, sharing, and word of mouth. Instead, it's a time to develop solid money-making ideas or pay more attention to understanding your current resources and assets. It's an excellent time to get down to brass tax planning and dealing with your practical affairs. The second house reflects your talents and potential sources of income, and Mercury here finds ways to put these resources to good use. Our cosmic messenger, mental Mercury, is leaving you behind to pursue other assignments from the universe beginning today. In fact, he is set to venture into newfound territory in your solar house. While he is here, this is an excellent time to discuss your income and expenses with your partner and assess how the pair of you can further build a nest egg. You may even consider talking about new possessions or things that you'd like to buy or own. Your mind and thoughts will be sharp and your lover will appreciate your assertive and practical approach. Is there a financial opportunity worth reconsidering? Consider what came up in the last few weeks. Maybe you had a chance to make more money, or change the way you handle your finances. Think about what you could potentially work with when Mercury re-enters Virgo and kicks off the second part of the Mercury retrograde post-shadow period. The next few days will help you figure out what opportunities from the retrograde are worth revisiting before you move on. Do your homework to see what would be the most financially beneficial. Today's energy is all about knowing what you need in your life in terms of structure, and then abiding by this in the most original and true-to-form manner possible. For instance, if you love ice cream and yet hate what it does to your body, it is paramount that you develop a love of tafuti or some other less troubling substitute. If you do not take the initiative, something else will, your cholesterol level, for example. If the last few days have tended to sap your morale a bit, this is going to change a lot in the hours coming up. Indeed, the vibrations of the day will be beneficial, and things will advance positively except in your professional life where you will meet with some difficulties. Don't give up and keep working with vigor, and very soon this new, positive outlook on life will bear fruit. You should have confidence in yourself and dare undertaking new projects both in your personal and professional life. After an extended stay of over 2 months, Mercury, the planet of communication, finally departs today from what is typically a 14 to 15-day visit. With Pluto having retrograded out of your relationship sector last week, any recent personal or relationship tension has eased. Meanwhile, Venus remains in the communication sector and both the Sun and Mercury will return later this month, ensuring strong communication channels. This allows Mercury to move into your income sector alongside the Sun, bringing his financial acumen to help you refocus on monetary matters. While an ordinary monthly visit, when the Moon left your communications sector yesterday, it left the communication lines in the safe hands of Venus, the planet of love, and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment. As Venus moves into the final 2 weeks of her mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice, this has made it easier to express yourself while giving the resolve to continue what this has started. Our eyes in the sky. This is truly a time of incredible opportunity, especially for those of you who have a passion for learning, teaching, and sharing knowledge. Have you ever had those days where everything just seems to click, and you're able to absorb information faster than usual? Well, that's the kind of energy we're working with today. Mercury in Virgo is shining a light on your mental acuity, enhancing your ability to not only gather knowledge but also to synthesize complex ideas and share them with others. If there's a subject you've been curious about, or a skill you've been wanting to develop, this is your perfect moment to dive in wholeheartedly. It's a time when the universe is encouraging you to explore, expand, and embrace the student within you. Think about that one topic that has been lingering in your mind. Now's the time to start learning more about it. But here's the best part: the more you learn, the more you'll have to give. Mercury in Virgo doesn't just want you to keep that knowledge to yourself. This energy invites you to share it, whether it's through a meaningful conversation with a friend, posting something insightful on social media, or even journal. Your thoughts. In your social and professional circles, you may notice some tension bubbling up. It could be that friends or colleagues are feeling a bit more sensitive today, or perhaps they're finding your assertiveness a little overwhelming. If you find yourself in this situation, don't take it too personally. Often, when people are easily irritated, it's a reflection of their own inner struggles rather than something you've done. Instead of getting caught up in the drama, take a step back and focus on regaining your own balance. Have you ever noticed how stepping away from a tense situation can sometimes bring a new perspective and calm? Today, if things don't go exactly as planned, remind yourself that everyone has their off days, and this might just be one of those for the people around you. Lean on the support of your loved ones, or even just take a quiet moment for yourself to regain your equilibrium. Now, when changes come your way, and they very well might, don't shy away from them. Embrace these changes with an open heart and an open mind. Have you ever noticed that when you approach change with a positive attitude, it tends to bring unexpected blessings? Today, you may meet new people or encounter new opportunities that could lead to relationships or experiences that enrich your life in ways you hadn't even considered. These moments of connection are the seeds of future growth. On the career front, you might face new challenges today, but there's no need to worry. Luck is on your side. Think of these challenges not as obstacles but as opportunities for personal and professional development. Have you ever faced a challenge at work that seemed daunting at first, only to realize afterward how much you'd grown through the experience? That's the kind of energy surrounding you today. These moments of growth are not to be feared but welcomed. You've got everything you need within you to rise to the occasion. As you move through the day, remember that you have the power to avoid conflicts that might arise from a lack of self-control. It's easy to get swept up in the heat of the moment when emotions are running high. But today offers you a chance to pause, step back, and breathe before reacting. Have you ever found that by simply taking a moment to reflect, you're able to diffuse a situation that could have easily escalated? Today, that pause will be why. Our best tool for navigating tricky moments with grace. By choosing your actions mindfully, you can avoid unnecessary tension and keep the peace both within yourself and with others. Lastly, while you're feeling energized and inspired today, it's important to remember not to take on too much at once. Focus on what matters most. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by trying to juggle too many things at once, only to realize later that when you focused on your top priorities, everything else fell into place? Today is a gentle reminder to concentrate your energies on what truly matters. By focusing on the important tasks, you'll not only avoid burnout but also move forward with a sense of purpose and clarity. I'd love to hear from you. What are you excited to learn about during this time? How do you balance your own needs with those of others? And what strategies do you use to stay centered when things get a little tense? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. We're all in this together, and your insights might just inspire someone else on their journey. Today is full of opportunities for growth, connection, and learning, so embrace it all with an open heart and a calm mind. Why? Oh, you've got this.